This new day has arrived, but your heart still feels like it's carrying yesterday on its back. You woke up, but the heaviness didn't sleep. The world expects you to show up, smile, function, answer messages, fulfill responsibilities. Yet inside, you are tired in a place so deep that even you don't know how to reach it. And right there, before you say a word, God is already looking at you with understanding, not disappointment. He knows exactly how tired you are. He knows which part of you is exhausted, your body, your mind, your hopes, your faith. He has seen every late night, every silent tear, every moment you pulled yourself together so others wouldn't worry. As this prayer begins, you don't have to impress Him. You don't have to be strong. You don't have to pretend it's all okay. You can simply come as you are and let these words become yours. Today, imagine your soul sitting down in front of God, the way a tired child finally collapses into the arms of someone safe. You don't have to perform. You don't have to know the right language. God already reads the word behind your sighs. He already knows which part of your story feels too heavy to tell. He knows the names of the people who hurt you, the disappointments that drained you, the burdens you never wanted but couldn't drop. When you feel like no one notices how close you are to breaking, heaven does. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. If that is you this morning, then this is your place to rest for a while. So right now, let your heart quietly say, God, you see me. You might not feel holy. You might not feel strong. You might not even feel like praying. And that's okay. This prayer is not about how powerful your faith feels. It's about how gentle and faithful God is. He does not look at you and say, "Why haven't you done more?" He looks at you and whispers, "I know it's been hard." He sees every time you kept going when you wanted to give up. He sees the way you care for others, even when there is almost nothing left in your own cup. He sees the brave face you put on when someone asks, "Are you okay?" And you answer, "I'm fine," because you don't even know where to start. God knows that "I'm fine" actually means, "I'm tired in a place no one can see." And He meets you there. As you listen, let your day start inside His presence, not inside your anxiety. You don't have to fix today in advance. You don't have to figure out every answer before you move. God is not standing at a distance, waiting to see how well you manage on your own. He is drawn near to you in this very moment, wanting to hold what you can't hold anymore. You may not have the energy to pray long, complicated prayers, so let this be simple. Jesus, I am tired, but I want to be with you. Even that, whispered from a weary heart, is precious to Him. Your tiredness does not scare God. It does not push Him away. It is not a sign that you are failing. In fact, sometimes exhaustion is the proof that you have been loving, trying, caring, and carrying more than anyone knows. God is not asking you to erase that. He is inviting you to let Him into it. Today, instead of hiding your weakness, you can place it in His hands. When your mind starts racing through everything you have to do, imagine laying each thing down, one by one, at His feet. The conversations you dread, the work that overwhelms you, the family situations that break your heart, the health concerns that scare you, the financial pressures that never seem to end. You don't have to carry all of this alone. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. Today those words are for you. If you feel guilty for being tired, breathe that guilt out into God's presence. You are not lazy because you're exhausted. You are not faithless because you feel weak. You are human, and God remembers that. He knows your limits far better than you do. He knows what you've walked through, what you've survived, what you never talk about. He is not comparing you with anyone else. He is not asking you to be a hero. He is inviting you to be His beloved child again. Let this morning be less about proving your strength and more about receiving His. Maybe your heart is tired because it's been broken. Disappointment after disappointment. People you trusted leading you down. Prayers that felt like they vanished. Doors that closed. Loneliness that sneaks into your chest, even in a crowded room. If that's where you are, you don't have to deny it to be a good Christian. God is not afraid of your questions or your doubts. You can be honest with Him, even when those questions don't have neat answers yet. You can say in your heart, God, I don't know why this happened. I don't know why it still hurts, but I don't want to carry this by myself anymore. I want to carry it with you. As you move through this new day, remember that God is not only in the big miracles, He is in the small mercies that keep you going, the breath in your lungs, the strength to get out of bed, the quiet moments when you feel just a little lighter and don't even know why. Those are not accidents. They are gentle reminders that grace is still flowing towards you. Today, when you feel your chest tighten and your thoughts spiral, let that be your signal to turn, even for a second, toward Him. You don't need perfect words. You can simply think, Jesus, please hold me. And He does. There are parts of your story you may be ashamed of, parts you wish you could skip or rewrite. God sees those chapters and does not turn away. He does not define you by your worst days, your weakest moments, or your deepest wounds. In His eyes, you are not too much or not enough. You are someone He chose, someone He loves, someone He is not giving up on. When the accusations in your mind get loud, you should be stronger by now. You should be over this. You should not be this sensitive. Remember that those voices are not the voice of your shepherd. The voice of Jesus leads you to rest, not to endless self-criticism. Let this morning be a quiet surrender, not dramatic, not loud, just real. You don't have to know how to fix your heart. You can hand your heart to the one who made it. Picture yourself placing your fatigue, your confusion, and your pain into God's hands and asking Him to hold them for you. You are not asking Him to erase your life or your responsibilities, but you are inviting Him to walk into every room with you, to stand beside you in every conversation, to sit with you in every lonely moment. Maybe today you feel like you have nothing left to offer God except your exhaustion. Bring it anyway. He can do more with your honest emptiness than with your fake strength. Let this be your quiet inner prayer. God, this is all I have today. My tired body, my overwhelmed thoughts, my hurting heart. I give them to you. Be my strength where I have none. Be my peace where I feel stormy. Be my light where I can't see the way. You don't have to feel something dramatic for this to be real. You simply have to be sincere, and you already are. As this prayer begins to close, your day is just beginning. The weight may not suddenly disappear, but you are not carrying it alone anymore. Right now, heaven is closer than you think. Grace is nearer than you feel. God walks into this day with you, step by step, moment by moment. When you feel like collapsing inside, Remember, you can always return, even in silence, to this place where God listens. Let His love be the softest place you fall. And as you go forward, may your tired heart find rest in knowing this: you are fully seen, deeply loved, and gently held. God knows how tired you are, and He is not letting go of you. Amen. Some mornings, the bravest thing you do is simply not give up. That quiet decision in your heart to get up, to keep going, to show up again. Heaven sees that. God is not counting how perfectly you perform today. He is noticing every small yes you give in the middle of your fatigue. You may feel slow, distracted, or numb, but even then you are not outside His grace. He is walking beside you in the ordinary, in the in-between, in the places where no one claps for you. When you wash the dishes, answer emails, commute to work, care for family, or sit alone with your thoughts, His presence will still be right there, closer than your own breath. Think about this for a moment. Every time your heart whispers, "I can't do this alone," God is already answering. You don't have to. You might not hear it with your ears, but your soul knows it's true. The same God who carried you through the days you thought would break you is here again this morning. He hasn't changed His mind about you. He hasn't grown tired of your struggles. He hasn't become impatient with your slow healing. His patience is wider than your fears, and His mercy is deeper than your exhaustion. Some of your tiredness comes from battles no one else sees, the thoughts you fight, the memories that haunt you, the worries you can't shut off. God understands those inner storms. He doesn't shame you for them. He doesn't say, "You should be over this by now." Instead, He leans toward you with compassion, like a father who sits beside a child in the dark and says, "I'm here. You're not alone. You don't have to be afraid." Even when your emotions are tangled and your mind feels heavy, His steadiness surrounds you. As this day unfolds, imagine God placing a gentle hand over your heart, not to push you, not to rush you, but to cover you with a quiet blessing. Where you feel restless, He whispers peace. Where you feel empty, He pours grace. Where you feel unseen, He calls you by name. You are not just another face in the crowd to Him. You are someone He has walked with through every season, someone He has loved on your best and worst days, someone He chooses again right now. There will be moments today when you feel your energy drop and your hope fade a little. In those moments, you don't have to pretend. You can talk to God in the exact language of your tired soul. "This is hard. I don't know how to handle this. I feel like I'm running on fumes." He won't turn away. He won't roll His eyes. Instead, He takes those honest words as an open door into your struggle. The honesty you're afraid to show others is completely safe with Him. You might be carrying guilt from the past, words you wish you hadn't said, decisions you regret, seasons where you drifted away. That kind of weight drains your strength too. But God is not sitting on a throne with a list of your failures in His hand. In Jesus, forgiveness is not something He gives reluctantly. It's something He delights to pour over you. Where you see only mistakes, He sees opportunities for redemption. Where you see only broken pieces, He sees something He can rebuild with tenderness and care. You are not stuck in who you used to be. Even in your fatigue, you are held in a story that is still being written by a loving God. If your body is worn down, if sleep hasn't healed what life keeps wounding, God understands that too. He doesn't only care about your soul. He cares about your whole being. He knows the limits of your strength, the aches you carry, the tension in your shoulders, the heaviness in your chest. When you feel like you don't have the stamina for another day, He is not standing over you with pressure. He is standing beside you with support. It is okay to move slowly. It is okay to need rest. It is okay to say, God, I need you every step today because I don't trust my own strength. There may also be people in your life who add to your weariness. Relationships that are complicated, expectations that are heavy, conversations that leave you drained. God sees those relational burdens too. He knows when you are trying to keep peace, when you are trying to love well, when you are trying not to shut down. He understands the way your heart stretches to care for others, even when you feel empty. And He wants you to know you are not responsible for saving everyone. You are invited to love, yes, but the weight of the world does not rest on your shoulders. It rests on His. As you step into today, you can quietly place the people you care about into His hands. The ones who hurt you, the ones you're worried about, the ones you can't fix. You can say in your heart, God, I entrust them to you. I can't carry them and myself at the same time. Be their God too. That simple inner surrender will free space in your heart, space where God can breathe peace back into you. When anxiety tries to grip you throughout the day, remember that you are allowed to pause inside, even for just a second, not to escape your responsibilities, but to reconnect with the one who walks with you in them. A short, sincere thought like, Jesus, stay with me in this, is powerful. You don't need long speeches. You don't need perfect sentences. You just need to turn your attention toward Him in the middle of whatever you're doing. He meets you there in the car, at your desk, in the kitchen, in the silence of your room. Your heart may feel fragile today, but fragile does not mean useless. In God's hands, even your weakness can become a doorway for His grace. The world around you often celebrates only the strong, the loud, the confident. God looks at the ones who are trembling and says, I choose you too. He does beautiful things through hearts that know they need Him. So if you feel like you're not enough, that may be exactly where His strength is ready to show up, not to make you superhuman, but to help you live this ordinary day with a quiet courage that comes from Him. As this morning prayer stretches into the rest of your day, hold on to this truth. You aren't walking into an empty space. You are walking into a day already filled with God's presence. He goes before you into every room. He stands behind you when you feel exposed. He walks beside you when you feel small. He lives within you when you feel alone. No part of this day is outside His reach. So, if all you can do today is take one step at a time, that is enough. If all you can offer is a tired heart that still wants God, that is enough. If all you can give is a shaky yes to whatever He asks, that is enough. He is not measuring you by your speed, your productivity, or your emotional state. He is holding you according to His love, steady, faithful, unchanging. May this be the quiet blessing that wraps around your soul as you go. Even when your strength runs out, God's strength does not. Even when your heart is tired, His heart for you is not. Even when your eyes are heavy, His gaze on you is gentle and full of care. He knows how tired you are, and He has no intention of leaving you to face this day alone. There is something sacred about the fact that you are still here. You've walked through days that tried to crush you, nights that felt endless, moments when it seemed easier to stop caring. Yet somehow, even with a tired heart, you are still reaching for God. That reaching, even when it's weak or shaky, is already a prayer. Heaven doesn't just listen when you feel strong. Heaven listens when you can barely whisper. Your small, quiet desire for God this morning is not insignificant. It is beautiful to Him. Think for a second about everything your heart has carried up to this point. All the roles you hold, all the responsibilities you juggle, all the losses you have survived. If someone else had lived your life, they might have collapsed a long time ago. But here you are, still putting one foot in front of the other, even if your steps feel slow. God doesn't look at you and say, "Why aren't you better by now?" He looks at you and says, "I know how far you've come." He sees the effort behind your smile, the courage behind your "I'm okay," the love behind your sacrifices. On days like this, the temptation is to believe you are alone in your tiredness, that everyone else is managing better, that your struggle is some kind of personal failure. God gently cuts through that lie. He knows how heavy your soul feels, and He doesn't compare your journey with anyone else's. Your story is not late. Your healing is not behind schedule. Your walk with Him is not measured against somebody else's highlight reel. In His eyes, you are not slow. You are precious. You are not lost. You are being led, even in the dark. There may be moments when you want to disappear, just to rest from being the strong one, the responsible one, the one who has it together. God understands that longing. He doesn't scold you for it. Instead, He offers Himself as the place where you can stop performing. With Him, you don't have to be on. You don't have to answer everything correctly. You don't have to smile when you're breaking. In His presence, you are allowed to be unfinished, in progress, and deeply loved at the same time. Sometimes your exhaustion comes from holding on so tightly to outcomes you can't control. You want certain things to work out, certain people to change, certain doors to open. You replay scenarios, imagine conversations, try to solve problems from every angle in your mind. That mental weight is real. It drains your energy, even when your body is still. God sees the way your thoughts tire you out. He is not angry that you think so much. He understands why, but He invites you gently to loosen your grip. Not because what you care about doesn't matter, but because your heart was never meant to be the one holding the universe together. That's His job. When you feel that familiar pressure in your chest, when worries start circling like birds that won't land, you can turn that moment into a quiet surrender. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It can be as simple as, "God, I don't know how this will go, but I place it in your hands." Over and over throughout the day, that little movement of trust will slowly shift the weight off your shoulders and onto His. You might not feel lighter instantly, but something deep within you will begin to rest in the truth that you are not alone in carrying your life. Think too about the way you speak to yourself when you're tired. Often the voice in your head becomes harsher exactly when you need kindness the most. You say things to yourself you would never say to a friend. You call yourself weak, dramatic, lazy, not enough. But that is not how God speaks over you. His words sound more like, "You are mine. I am with you. I know you're tired and I care. I'm not going anywhere." The more you let His voice define you, the less power that inner critic will have. Even if you still hear those harsh thoughts, you can learn to recognize them as noise, not truth. It might help to remember that Jesus himself knew what it meant to be tired. He walked dusty roads, faced constant demands, carried the weight of people's expectations, and felt the heaviness of sorrow. He wept. He needed solitude. He slept in a boat during a storm because his body was exhausted. The one you pray to this morning is not distant from human fatigue. He has worn it. That's why he can meet you in your tiredness without judgment. He understands from the inside what it means to feel drained, yet still choose trust. Throughout this day, there will be small hidden chances to experience his care. A breath that feels deeper than usual, a moment where laughter surprises you, a conversation that gives you comfort, a quiet second where you feel, for no clear reason, that you are held. Those are not random. They are little threads of grace woven into your ordinary hours. If you pay attention, you will start to notice that even on the hardest days, God leaves fingerprints of kindness on your path. Your heart might be asking, but what if nothing changes? What if I'm still tired tomorrow? That question is honest, and God can hold it too. He is not only the God of sudden breakthroughs, He is also the God of slow strengthening. Sometimes, instead of snapping His fingers and removing every burden, He chooses to walk beside you, building your soul day by day, teaching you to lean on Him in ways you never would have learned in easier times. It doesn't mean He enjoys your pain. It means He never wastes it. In His hands, even your fatigue can become a place of deep encounter with His gentleness. If at any point today you feel like you're going to collapse emotionally, remember that collapsing into God is not failure. It's refuge. He is not watching from a distance, waiting to see if you'll impress Him with your resilience. He is right beside you, ready to hold what you can't. You don't have to make a scene or pray out loud. You can simply, inside your own heart, lean in His direction and say, "Be with me here." That is enough to open the door for His comfort to flow. As this morning prayer keeps echoing into your day, try to carry one simple truth with you. God is not disappointed in your tired heart. He is not surprised by it. He is not frustrated with it. He is moved with compassion by it. When everyone else expects you to just push through, He invites you to lean on Him. When you feel like your love is running low, He reminds you that His love for you never runs out. When you feel like your strength is almost gone, He quietly offers His, so you will step into today exactly as you are, not perfectly ready, not magically energized, but honestly held, and that is enough. You are not going forward alone. The God who knows how tired you are is the same God who promises to stay with you, to carry what you can't, and to gently lead your heart one small step at a time toward rest, healing, and hope. Maybe right now, as you listen, you can feel two things at the same time: a desire for God and a deep tiredness that makes everything feel heavy. That tension inside you is not a contradiction. It is exactly where His love wants to meet you. You can long for rest and still feel overwhelmed. You can believe in God and still feel worn down. None of that disqualifies you from His presence. If anything, it draws Him even closer because He delights in coming near to hearts that know they need Him. This morning is not about pretending to be stronger than you are. It is about letting yourself be fully seen and fully loved exactly as you are now. As you move through your thoughts, Notice how many quiet burdens you are carrying. Some of them have names, responsibilities, deadlines, family tensions, health worries, financial pressure, unresolved conflict, old wounds. Some of them are harder to name, like the sense that you are behind in life, the feeling that everyone else is doing better, the fear that you are somehow failing God by feeling so weak. He sees every strand of that inner weight. He knows the story behind every worry, every memory, every ache. When he looks at you, he does not see a problem to solve or a disappointment to fix. He sees his child, precious and irreplaceable, worth every ounce of patience and kindness. Picture, just for a moment, that you are sitting with God at the start of this day. No rush, no noise, no expectations to perform. If you could place your heart on the table between you, what would it look like? Maybe cracked in places, maybe bruised, maybe numb, maybe still bleeding from something recent. God does not flinch when he sees that. He does not ask you to hide the worst parts or clean yourself up first. He welcomes the truth because he only heals what is brought into the light. This morning, you are safe to admit, I am tired. I am not okay in every way. I need you more than I can even say. Some of your weariness comes from holding in so much pain. You have swallowed your tears to keep others comfortable. You have smiled through situations that hurt you deeply. You have tried to be the strong one, the stable one, the one who doesn't fall apart. God knows how much that has cost you. He sees the loneliness that comes from feeling like no one really knows the full story of what you carry. In that hidden place, his love leans in. He is not asking you to be invincible. He is offering you a safe place to finally be honest, even if only in the quiet of your own heart. There might be memories that still pierce you when you least expect it. Words that were spoken over you, relationships that broke without closure, seasons where you felt abandoned or misunderstood. Those memories drain your strength like a slow leak in your soul. God does not minimize that pain. He does not tell you to just get over it. Instead, he gently invites you to bring these wounded places into his presence, not to analyze them endlessly, but to let his mercy touch them. He knows exactly how each wound shaped the way you see yourself and the way you see him. And he is patient enough to walk with you through the slow, tender work of healing. As this day unfolds, you may feel like you are walking through thick fog where nothing looks clear and everything feels like effort. In moments like that, remember that clarity is not a requirement for closeness with God. You do not need to see the whole road to be held by the one who does. He is not waiting for you at the finish line of some imaginary standard. He is walking beside you in the middle of your confusion. When your mind says, I do not know what I am doing, his heart says, I will guide you one step at a time. When your emotions say, I am too tired to care, his presence says, I care enough to carry you. Sometimes the heaviest exhaustion is not physical, but emotional. You might be tired of trying to explain yourself, tired of being misunderstood, tired of forgiving, tired of hoping, tired of waiting, tired of holding on to promises that seem slow to arrive. God understands that fatigue too. He knows what it costs you to keep showing up, to keep believing, to keep choosing kindness when bitterness would be easier. He sees every small yes, every quiet act of love, every hidden decision to trust him when nothing feels certain. Heaven counts what the world overlooks. As you think about your day ahead, it might be filled with things that do not feel spiritual at all. Commuting, chores, work meetings, errands, conversations, daily routines. Yet God wants to meet you right there in the ordinary flow of your life. You do not have to escape your real responsibilities to be close to Him. He is willing to enter into your schedule, your to-do list, your messy moments. You can whisper His name in your heart while washing dishes, standing in line, or staring at your computer screen. Every time you turn your attention toward Him, even for a second, you are building a quiet, solid place of refuge inside. Maybe you are afraid that your tiredness will make you less useful to God. You worry that you do not have enough energy to serve, to pray, to love people well. But in His kingdom, usefulness is not measured by constant productivity or visible impact. It is measured by willingness and trust. Sometimes the most powerful prayer you can offer is simply your honest presence before Him. Here I am, even in my weakness. God is not asking you to burn yourself out in the name of serving Him. He is inviting you to let Him be your source, your rest, your strength, your center. When you feel like you're running on empty, remember that you were never meant to live on your own resources. God knows exactly where your capacity ends and where His begins. In those moments when you feel like you have nothing left to give, you are standing at the doorway of His grace. Not a harsh grace that demands more of you, but a gentle grace that says, "You can lean on me now." You do not have to hold everything together. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Isaiah 40:29. That promise is not for some other, better version of you. It is for you right now in this exhausted, fragile, honest place. Think of your heart as a room that has been cluttered by months or years of carrying too much. Worries stacked in one corner, regrets piled in another, fear scattered across the floor, expectations taped to the walls. It makes sense that you feel crowded inside. This morning, allow God to gently enter that room, not as a critic, but as a loving Father. He does not storm in demanding, "Why is it like this?" He steps in with kindness and begins to help you lay things down. One fear, one regret, one expectation, one heavy what if. You do not have to clear it all at once. You only need to let Him begin and keep letting Him stay. Your tiredness has not made God withdraw from you. If anything, it has drawn His heart closer. He is not impressed by polished strength. He is moved by honest dependence. He would rather have you come to Him exhausted and real than see you pretend to be fine without Him. So, if this is one of those days when you do not feel like you have a strong prayer to offer, let that be okay. Let your weakness itself be your prayer. Let your sighs speak. Let your silence be filled with the knowledge that He understands. As you step out of this moment and into the rest of your day, try to carry one simple picture with you. Every time you feel like collapsing inside, you are allowed to fall into God, not away from Him. When anxiety rises, you can lean inward and remember, I am not alone in this. When sadness washes over you, you can quietly remind yourself, God sees this tear, even if no one else ever knows. When you feel like you cannot take one more step, you can tell your heart, I do not walk by my strength alone. I walk with the one who loves me. You may not feel dramatically different at the end of this prayer. The circumstances might still be the same. The responsibilities might still be waiting, but something real has happened. You have invited God into the center of your tiredness. You have chosen to let Him see you, to let Him stand beside you, to let Him carry what you cannot. The choice matters. It changes how you will live this day, even in small, quiet ways. So as this prayer comes to a close, receive this blessing deep into your soul. You are seen. You are valued. You are not forgotten. God knows how tired you are, and He is not ashamed of you for it. He is not disappointed in you. He is not giving up on you. He walks with you into this day, into every task, every conversation, every moment of doubt, and every flicker of hope. When your strength runs out, His does not. When your love feels thin, His love for you remains steady and full. If this prayer has touched your heart, keep coming back to this place of rest. You do not have to walk this journey alone. For more prayers and words of comfort that draw you closer to God each day, you can subscribe to this channel and stay with us on this path of faith and healing. Thank you for praying with me today. May God bless you. May He protect your heart, and may we meet again in the next prayer. Until then, keep going gently, knowing that you are always held